We have another few moments.
Okay, cool. All right, let me go on to the next caller. Antonio, you're live on the air. Go right ahead with your question, sir.
All right, thank you and shalom. Good morning, Rabbi. At least good morning here in North Carolina for me.
Good morning.
I just wanted to ask, I was always confused about this, but we're told in the book of Matthew, chapter 27, verses 52 through 53, that all the saints in Yerushalayim, all the saints in Jerusalem are resurrected from the dead as well. Is this supposed to be what Paul is talking about in 1 Corinthians, that Jesus had defeated death, that the resurrection has come with the glorified bodies? I just don't understand what this is supposed to be. Is this supposed to be the general resurrection from the dead in the TaNaCh?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and hang him down, too, if you answer. Thank you so much, Antonio.
Thank you.
Okay, Rabbi, go ahead.
Right. So it's sometimes called the zombie apocalypse. You would think that if graves in Jerusalem opened and dead people came throughout this city and introduced themselves to others, you would think that that might make the newspapers. It didn't. I do not believe at all this is a unique story. That Paul's referring to this at all in 1 Corinthians 15, verse 20, where he describes Jesus as the first fruits of those who are asleep. I think what Paul is saying is that Jesus is the first to be resurrected. The whole 1 Corinthians 15 is about the resurrection. He's the first of the resurrection. And in fact, I'm very persuaded that Paul never heard of this, because the story in Matthew, this is a very unique source to Matthew. It's an M source. Paul would have never heard about it because 1 Corinthians was written in the 50s. And Paul was not thinking about a resurrection where people came back to their physical bodies as they were before they had died. Now, although Paul, who is putatively the author of 13 books of the New Testament, and as far as the church fathers were concerned, many of them believe that he authored 14 books in the Christian Bible, which means the majority. And moreover, the book of Acts, despite its name, is really devoted to Paul. So you have 15 books that are squarely behind Paul. But regardless, Paul would not have thought of this, believed this. He wasn't referring to this. And Paul's view was that a resurrected body was a spiritual body. It was a body of sorts, but it was spiritual, which is the way the Greco-Roman world thought. His view was that a seed placed in the ground dies, and what emerges is something completely different. That was the view in the Greco-Roman world, where the religions that were not only in the Levant but beyond all believed in an afterlife. But none of them believed that the physical body resurrected like it was when it was alive, but it was a spiritual resurrection, and the body was left to decay. And that's why there's no empty tomb in Paul's letters. There's no empty tomb because as far as Paul's was concerned, there could have been a body in the tomb, but Jesus rose from the dead. He spiritually rose from the dead. You can be certain that Paul was not thinking about Matthew chapter 15, chapter 27. Rather, this is a story that's much, much later. You can date it to the mid-80s, which means it's written about 30 years after Paul's letters. Thank you very much for your question.
All right,
and
Rabbi.
Shalom.
This has been a great show. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to go to outreachjudaism.org and .com, which is now available. If you want to get Rabbi's 2-volume book set, it'll be there for you. And be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on notifications, and share the videos with your friends. But give it a big like if you really enjoyed the show. Rabbi, you should have a wonderful week. It's always a pleasure to see you, and I can't wait for next week's show. Peace. Shalom, everybody.
Guys, hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, go to Rabbi Singer's channel as well, and also don't forget his 2-volume book set, Let's Get Biblicals, Volume 1 and 2. The audio files are available, but the CDs are not, but they're available on his website.
The MP3. Let me say,
Yeah.
I want to just one other thing
Go
for
ahead.
you guys. Listen carefully.
Go ahead.
Pay no attention to that man. No, listen to me. It's so important. If you believe in the work that William is doing, that we're doing here, whenever you watch any of our videos, please like it and please share it. It's very important because it really affects the algorithm so that our videos are spread around. So really it's very, very important that whenever you see a video of William, a video of mine, it's very important to like it. I hope we like it.
Yeah.
But if you do, don't just pass it. Just make sure you like it and make sure that you subscribe to channels because it really has a very big impact on spreading Torah throughout the world. It's very, very important. You should really go through our videos and make sure that those videos that you haven't liked yet, you do like them. It really has a very, very big impact on spreading this message. Anyway, shalom.
Yeah. And commenting on them also helps generate views as well, so it kind of refreshes them on the system. So,
Yeah.
Rabbi, thank you. Great show, and we'll see you, Hashem willing, same time, same place next week. Shalom, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
If you enjoy this channel and the content, and it has changed your life, or perhaps the life of a loved one or a close friend, would you please consider supporting this work? You can click this link and it'll take you directly to my website with the donate button. Or there's a Patreon link and a mailing address for snail mail if you would prefer. If you do donate, please do me a favor and leave me a phone number where I can contact you and thank you properly. I hope you all have a wonderful 2025. Shalom.